again, we're not experts. We're just spitballing on all this zombie vampire stuff here, but we're soon to be experts. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And earlier we were kind of wikiing some stuff. And we also thought, or I mean, I don't know if you also thought, I brought it up, that it seemed like all of the facts on the internet about vampires were written by a vampire. Like Dracula's vlog or blog is just like all the things you need to know about vampires.
Just based on some of like I typed in why don't vampires like werewolves into Google, and like the first thing that pops up is werewolves hate vampires because vampires are too cool. And it makes werewolves feel gross and awkward.
Right.
The second thing to come up is werewolves aren't as strong, and typically, but they have benefited from being awake for the hunt. But I don't quite get what the reality stone is capable of. Oh, that's a different thing. I don't know what that is.
And for the record, a vampire's dad could easily beat up a werewolf's dad. So there.
Oh, ooh, interesting.
So there.
The werewolves hate the vampires because the vampires forced them into slavery, which triggered a war that lasted centuries. See?
Touche.
Oh, and then they lose the war. Oh, God.
Touche. Well, maybe that makes sense.
Then the movie is a small uprising of werewolves that come out of the shadows and overtake the zombie vampires.
Zombie vampires. Zombie vampires.
We already have a movie going on here. Like,
I think everyone on board. For sure, Joseph Simon's going to tune in. Don't tell me in a couple years when you start seeing the trailer for this that you're not going to be like, oh, I was on the first Facebook Live where they were talking about doing all this shit. We'll give you a free ticket. Tubinator 2. Joseph Simon, Tubinator, you come to the premiere on us. Maybe even get backstage pass. Not maybe. I retract the maybe. I'm giving it to you right now. Free drinks on Brandon. That's right.
Who would win, a zombie or a vampire? In a world where zombies have killed off the majority of humanity, vampires would slowly starve without fresh blood. In a world where humans and zombies both live, vampires would obviously win due to their intelligence and the fact that a zombie would have to be ridiculously lucky to kill a vampire.
Again, that wiki entry written by Dracula himself.
Oh my God.
That's the guys from What We Do in the Shadows, the characters from What We Do in the Shadows typing in there. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great interaction between werewolves and vampires.
Shout out to vampires. Probably What We Do in the Shadows, the movie and the show, one of the most epic things ever. So funny. Like, it's the best. And if you haven't seen it and you don't know what we're talking about it, go watch the movie What We Do in the Shadows. Basically a docudrama, kind of like filmed like Office style, about the real life trials and tribulations and troubles of kind of like a frat house of vampires.
Yeah.
It's tough. It is tough. There are a lot of troubles.
That is a brilliant movie. It's a show as well. It's filmed in Toronto.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing. It's great.
Have you actually, Lars, done a vampire or a zombie movie already?
I've never done a zombie. I've done an indie. One of the earliest feature films I was involved in was a very super indie, low budget skeleton crew vampire thing. It was super fun, but I have. And stand by 1 sec.
Oh yeah. Before it, I'm just gonna sing Zombie Vampire.
Vampires.
Ooh, so what is that?
Oh, that was a weird effect. Look at that. The closer
cool.
I get to the camera.
Wow. The mask is cursed. I'm just saying this right now. The mask is cursed. It is taking away the green screen image, and it is hilarious. Oh my God.
Some of the studio is here inside your mind. So this is from the Vampire Project. This is actually a mold of my face that they made to make the prosthetic. So they put all this like weird, I guess, whatever it is, rubber or cement. I guess it's
plaster.
Plaster, yeah. And it's
They put like Vaseline on your face.
First they make the mold, like I don't know what that is, rubber, some kind of stuff and then they fill it, and then they like made it all. So I had like very pronounced eyebrows and kind of like looked a little more Neanderthal than I do as a normal human. It was super fun, and I had the teeth. Obviously, I have some great. If we had planned this ahead of time, we would have pulled up some pictures. I've got some great screenshots and stuff of that makeup. The makeup artist is amazing, super talented. That's one of the best things about vampires and zombies is the people working on those movies and projects in art department and makeup and even wardrobe and all that stuff. Special effects. Like you watch that, you're like, how did that look exactly like that guy? Just like he was just there alive as an actor, and then all of a sudden his whole head was blown apart.